everybody from around the world who has tuned in tonight to our Origin presentation. All right, my name is Charles Ajayi-Khiran. I have with me presenting tonight, of course, our Origin #1 ambassador, Maurice van Ophoven, based in Norway. So I want to welcome you all to a true global phenomenon. Tonight, you are going to be able to discover business redefined and why we are creating a true revolution. But most importantly, of course, we'll be sharing with you what is in it also for you. There are 4 distinct pillars that Origin is founded or stands upon. These, #1, the company, and #2, the product itself, and then, of course, the opportunity, the cause, which is our raison d'etre, the reason for our being is the cause, and then the system that we use in ensuring success for everybody who participates in our program. First, the company. The beautiful building you can see there in your screen, that is known as the Turning Torso. We are privileged to occupy a floor out of that beautiful building. It's supposed to be the tallest building in the Scandinavia, highly sought after, and we were able to acquire and get our foot into that building May of 2013. So that's where we operate from. That's the operational headquarters. This is a little bit about the company. It was founded in 2010. But we did not begin real operations until 2012. We have 2 key head offices around the world. One is the administrative head offices, which is in Zug in Switzerland. And of course, the operational head office, which is in Malmö in Sweden, where most of the CEO, MD, and all the main team operate from. We also have operations right across the world, from Europe to North America. We're in business, all right? A total of over 175 countries where you can participate in the Origin opportunity. We are also the manufacturers of the authentic Formula 1 and 659 micronutrients, which you'll hear a little bit about tonight. But also our business is based on what we call a socially responsible entrepreneur. That is you becoming a socially responsible entrepreneur. That is our CSR focus. CSR, of course, stands for corporate social responsibility, which means with all the business, all the profits, all the success you are having as a business, what are you giving back to the less fortunate in society? Our focus is raising socially responsible entrepreneurs who help us to combat the scourge of malnutrition by creating a business platform that allows them to sustain and build thriving businesses and at the same time take care of the less fortunate in society. So it's win-win all the way. We also have an amazing and strategic partnership with Americas, which I'll be telling you a bit about in a moment, because we are so privileged to be in partnership with such a behemoth. Okay. Next, of course, is the management team. Every successful company around the world must have the right individuals at the helm of affairs, helping to drive strategy, helping to drive vision, and helping to obviously drive operations. Our company is no different, and these are the key individuals at the corporate end of our business, beginning, of course, with the CEO himself, the visionary founder of our company, Fred P. Steege. As you can see some stats about him, but one of the things I'd like to point out real quick about him is you can see he is not only somebody who is heading up the company, he has also been immensely successful as a distributor in the industry, earning millions of dollars in this industry. You can see his business volume when he was building his network marketing business turned over almost $250 million. That's a lot of money. It's a lot of business. And from that, of course, he earned himself a lot of millions as well. Okay? David Armstrong is our Vice President of Sales, and he looks after the North American markets for us. Also a millionaire in his own right also. Peter Martinson is the day-to-day operation guy. He's the hands-on guy. He's the guy that most probably you will engage or deal with. He's the managing director, brilliant guy in what he does, amazing asset to our company. Simona Floria, of course, is the vice president of corporate social responsibility, which is truly amazing because he has a heart for people, and she has a background in large NGOs, including the Red Cross, and has worked in the fields, various parts of the world, South America, Africa, right there in the field. Knows exactly what she's talking about. So he heads up the Unite part of our operations. So these are the key individuals at the moment who are the corporate end. As you can expect, as we are expanding so fast, you're going to start seeing some people promoted or elevated to join the corporate team to help us with our global vision. Next thing I want to talk about real quick is most of the reasons we're here tonight is to talk about the Formula One product. This was launched only on Monday last week, I believe. Yeah, time flies. We just launched this last Monday. Truly cutting edge product. We are truly excited about this. This is a major game changer, all right, in our industry. And a little bit information about this particular product. It is called the Formula One. And as you see from the caption there, nutrition made easy. That's the whole essence of this product. Most people are not able to consume sufficient amount of vegetables and fruits today because of their lifestyle, the hectic lifestyle that most people have. Disease has run amok and people are getting sicker and sicker than they've ever been before. Most people's food is some of the lowest quality food that has ever been. So everything is working against us in terms of the right nutrients that enables our body to function. We have bridged the gap by helping to create a product that can bridge the gap for a lot of families around the world. So the Formula One is comprised of ultra premium liquid capsules that will provide your body with the nutrients it needs for everyday performance. Give your body the next best thing as if you are eating vegetables and fruits, the next best thing to it, because you can't beat fruits and vegetables the way God made it. But the next best thing you can have to that is what we have provided, because you can't eat sufficient amounts of those vegetables and fruits to give your body the fuel that it needs. So our product kicks into gear and comes in to fill that gap for you. The other thing, of course, is that with every Formula One product that you or your member of your team purchase, Origin will match it with a treatment to a child suffering from malnutrition through our CSR project known as the Origin Unite. This is amazing. Not only are you helping yourself or your family with your own health, but you have the satisfaction of knowing that because you are looking after your health, somebody else automatically who does not know you receives equally a treatment against malnutrition. So every time you purchase a product, a child gets treated against malnutrition. I mean, how special is that? So you win twice. You win for your health. You have the satisfaction in terms of your benevolence of knowing that you are doing good for somebody who could never say thank you to you as well. Okay? So we have a slogan going on right now in the company, which I want everybody to get used to that catchy phrase: take it, feel it, share the benefits. Take it yourself, feel the benefit, share it with others. All right? Take it, feel it, share it. More on the Formula One nutrition. It is an ultra extreme liquid food supplement that has been hailed in the industry as one of the most important, powerful anti-aging and immune supplements ever developed. All right? You got the two main USPs there: anti-aging and immune supplements. That is powerful because it is fixing your body from the inside out, helping to renew your cells, give you better tissues, which it gives you better body. All right? And that means you're going to be looking much better on the outside, because the way you look on the outside is based on what is going on inside of your body. So that's why it's anti-aging. all right, renewing your insides, which then renews your outside. And then it's an immune supplement, which means if your immunity is functioning correctly, your body will be in high gear to fight off sicknesses, fight off disease if your body is if your immune system is in high gear. You got it? So those are the two major USPs there. Also, it's a product based on pure science and cutting-edge technology for extracting all the nutritional value. Phytonutrients, which means plant nutrients, antioxidants, which is what helps you to fight the free radicals in your body, minerals from the super greens and the super fruits. It is also a free radical scavenger, which means containing free radical fighting antioxidants, and is loaded with essential fatty acids. This is an extraordinary supplement and most likely the strongest and most effective natural product we believe ever produced. Formula 1 is loaded with minerals and trace elements and contains a rich ultra-premium multivitamin blend. It is also jam-packed with omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, but also from vegan sources. That is very important, which means the vegetarians can also take the product because it's not come from meat source, it's come from vegetarian source or vegan sources, i.e. what we've used in the gelatin is healthy, which means non-meat eaters can also absorb the product. Okay, just dealing with that problem before it appears in the future, already taking care of that. So you have an idea what the product is. This is it. All right, this is the Formula 1. Simple, but potent. All right, that's what we are talking about here. Now, real quick, just to help to understand how we can maximize this product, how we can use it to build an incredible opportunity, okay? I'm going to be handing you now to Maurice van Ophoven, who is the amazing designer of these most beautiful slides you are looking at right now. He's one of the best designers on the entire planet, all right? A truly gifted individual. And of course, he's the #1 Origin ambassador in the world of Origin, and privileged to call him my brother and my close friend, because we are almost, in fact, you cannot separate us today. We are too tight. We're too close. So let me hand over now to Maurice to take you through the next steps. Maurice, over to you, sir.
Thank you, Charles. Thank you. And I have to give a word back to you because people know now who I am, but people still don't know who you are.
They do.
So let me give a few words. I mean, I know you now for a couple of years, Charles, and yeah, besides you are a very, very professional trainer, speaker, presenter, I mean, probably the best in our entire industry as well. You are also a person, you know?
Amen.
Because mostly if you look in the industry on very high level people, they are like robots. You put a battery in and they go, go, go. But you, Charles, you're really involved in the field with all the people, with all their things, and yeah, I really appreciate for that. And that's, I think personally, also why we became friends, because this is a people's business, you know. That is not just a business. This is working with people and bringing them to the next level. So thank you, buddy.
Thank you very much, Maurice. Very generous of you. Thank you.
All right, if we look at the opportunity, why did we build in an opportunity? Why did we build in an opportunity? I mean, you have always a couple of options if you want to market a product or a course or whatever you want to market. You can put it, of course, in stores. You can put it, of course, in advertisement online with websites, with newspapers, with magazines. You can put it on television. You can put it on radio. But if you see how much products nowadays go around globally, it's very, very hard to pre-finance success of a successful product in sales. And our product is so specific, and what we do is so specific, that we have chosen to not market it in a traditional way, but market it through a system that's called network marketing. And it simply means that you do all the marketing through a network of people. And why is that important? It's important because when you have a product And when you experience the product, when you feel the product, it's more easy to talk about with other people than when you go to a shop or a store where they sell hundreds of products and where the salesperson actually cannot even give one good reason why you should buy the product. Because what they try to do is to sell you the product that gives them the highest profit. And what we do is we want to sell a product or bring a product to the market that is the best product there is. So it's simple as that. So we chose for an option that's called network marketing, doing the marketing through a network of people. And that's why we built in an opportunity for all the users of the product into our company to share the benefits of the product with other people and to share the opportunity with other people. And when people start to do that, we will reward them for it. So what you actually see is that all the money that normally goes into traditional advertising is brought in here to pay back to the network that promotes everything we do. And that creates an opportunity for every person globally that is, of course, older than 18 and able to do business without having all the hassles of starting their own company. Because if you want to start your own company, you have a lot of hassles, a lot of risks, and a lot of investments. We have done that already for you. So we have a proven path that is already designed to walk to become successful, and it's a proven path because many people before you walk this path and have become already successful within a company. Okay, so let's go to the first slide, Charles. Now if we look at it, at this slide, it starts off with a header that says it's never been easier to start your own business, and that's actually pointing back to what I just said before. Because what you do within Origin is you enjoy your career, build around your life and your comfort on a part-time basis. So what you do at the moment, probably you have a job or probably you have your own company. You keep doing what you do and you add Origin on a part-time basis next to what you do. So what you do actually is you shift a couple of hours a day into doing business with Origin opportunity. That means that in the evening, for example, if you watch television, skip 2 hours television and do something with our opportunity. If you do sports, as long as you're not a professional, skip a few hours of sports and do something with our opportunity. If you do other things, I don't know what your hobbies are, but make this your hobby and then you will succeed. So the system gives you the ability to earn a part-time income by sharing your personal story. And best of all, as I told you before, you earn money while improving the lives of others. So what you do is you do good and we give you something back that makes you even better. When you share the product and help others do the same, we will reward you with 7 different bonuses and other rewards such as trips, iPads and free products. Now, I will get more into detail after this slide about it. So what you do is just talk about the difference Origin has made in your life, and when someone you've talked to decides to purchase the product, you earn money. So every time when you talk to a person, it's like going to a movie, you love the movie, and what do you do when you come home? You start to talk about the movie. You start to talk about how great it was. You start to share your enthusiasm, and probably friends, your family, your colleagues at work go to that movie as well. The only thing with that type of marketing is, because that's exactly the same what we do, the movie maker doesn't pay you money for actually doing the advertising. And it's the same with our bit. If you talk to other people about it, we will reward you for it, and you can really earn money on the same path as you actually already do your whole life by referring things to other people. Same with a restaurant. How many people did you refer to your favorite restaurant? And how many free meals did you get? I always have paid when I go to the restaurant, you know. So this is a new thing for people. You keep doing what you do and what you already have done. The only difference is now you get paid for it. All right?
Awesome.
The income is not just rewarded for your personal customers, but also for the customers that you helped create. Now, what does that mean? This means that we built a network of people, starting from you. So imagine that Maybe we can go to the next slide, Charles, then I can explain it into detail. So if you look at the earning potential, what you actually do is when you start to talk with people about the product and about the opportunity, and people get involved as a customer, you get paid commissions. On every product they buy, you get paid commissions. But you have also people that say, listen, hey, this is nice, this is a good product. What happens if I refer it to other people? Then they get commissions and you get commissions because you introduce them and they introduce new people. And this is how a network grows globally. Okay? So what you will see here is a calculation based on 3 out of 7 ways to earn income within Origin. And I'm going to show you the power of a network. Let me give you one simple rule in this entire industry. If you talk to a lot of people, you can make a lot of money. If you talk to a few people, you can earn some good extra money beside what you do. If you talk to no people, then this business is not for you, because this business is based on talking to people. Now what happens if you look at your own life? You know a lot of people. If you start to think about it, and we have nice tools for it to help you think about who you know, then you will come to the amazing conclusion that you know much more people than you actually have in your head now. Okay? And from all those people you know, by just sharing your enthusiasm, your experience with the product, your experience with your future business, there will always be people that say, I want to get involved in the business. And we place them, or the system places them, on your level 1. Okay? And your goal within Origin is to have 6 people on your level 1 that not only become a customer, but that also want to become an ambassador. An ambassador is a person in our opportunity that drives business. Now if you have your 6 ambassadors on your level 1, then we're going to help them and we're going to teach them how they share the product and the opportunity with new people. And if they find new people that want to join as an ambassador, they become an ambassador on their level 1, but that's automatically your level 2. So if we teach 6 people to find 6 people that want to become an ambassador, 6 times 6 becomes 36 people on your level 2. 36 people are going to teach how to share product, share opportunity. And over time, they also will find 6 people that are interested in the opportunity and become an ambassador. And 36 times 6 becomes 216 people on your level 3. And 216 people on your level 3 times 6 becomes 1,296 people on your level 4. Okay, this is just an example. We can continue on level 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 because it continues, but we stop here just to give you an example. Now the total ambassadors in your team on 4 levels are 1,554. Now what happens if these ambassadors join on one of our pro entry packs? Then the system starts to calculate how to pay you out and how much bonus to pay you out. And what you see on your level 1 is that every ambassador that orders a pro entry pack, that is a product pack, brings you 150 euro bonus. Now 6 times 150 is 900 euros. On your second level you also get paid. 36 times 17.5 euro is 630 euro. So it all adds on. On your level 3 you get also paid, and you get paid a total of 3,780. And on your level 4 you also get paid because you started the network. And what you see here is that only on building the network you already make almost a 30K one time. These are one-time bonuses just for doing the presentation, sharing the opportunity, helping the people to sign up through your personalized website, and we pay you for that work. That is the money that normally goes into advertisement and salespeople in the store. But now we pay you for it. Now what happens if that network of people, ambassadors, order 2 products a month for themselves? Because we always say, order 1 for yourself to use and the second one to share with other people. I mean, they don't have to eat from your food supplement because then you cannot fulfill the month. You have only maybe for 2 weeks left, okay? So this is a way to show you what comes out, and what is important on this income is that it's a residual income, and a residual I will explain you after I explained how much money comes out. Now on your first level, if all the ambassadors, these 6 ambassadors, start to order 2 products a month, you earn 20 euro. That doesn't sound much, but it comes back every month, because next month when the people are satisfied, they order again. And next year when they still are satisfied, they order again. And then 20 euro or $20 if you are in a dollar country, 20 is still a lot because you do the action one time. Okay? You give the presentation one time. And they join one time, but they order products all the time. And you get paid all the time for the work you do one time. Okay? On your level 2, 36 ambassadors order 2 products, you will earn an extra 97 euros or dollars. On your level 3, 216 ambassadors order product themselves, you will earn an extra 585. On level 4, you earn an extra 3,510. In total, if this network is built, and it's just a part of the big picture, if this network is built, you earn over 4,000 euros or dollars a month. Now compare that to the job you have now. Compare that to your salary that you can take out of your own company if you're a company owner. Compare that to what you have now. Because what I show you here is still a part-time opportunity. You do this a couple of hours a day, 2, 1, maybe 3. That means a couple of hours a week. So you still keep your salary from what you do now, and this is beside if you build on a part-time basis your network. Now let's look what happens if we really go out and acquire customers, because now the magic starts. On your level 1, the 6 ambassadors go out and find 10 customers. That's not a lot. You don't have to find 1,000 customers yourself. If everybody does 10, you earn, on your level 1, 81 euros or dollars. On your level 2, you can earn 487. On your level 3, it becomes very interesting because it goes towards 3,000 euros or dollars. And on your level 4, the real duplication starts, and there it becomes real serious money. Now count the 4,000 and the 21,000 together. Okay? Now we're talking about a salary that is not part-time anymore. Yes, you work the business still part-time, but the money you get for it is probably more than your family makes in a whole year. Your brother, your sister, your whatever. Okay? So now it becomes really serious, and now you can start to make decisions, because now you have started to build a part-time business, and it's going to pay you more than a full-time monthly income based on a couple of hours work a day. Is it worth it? I cannot say if it's worth it for you, but I can say one thing, it's definitely worth it for me. Okay? Now why is it worth it for me? Because residual income, like the 4,200 a month and the 21,000 a month, residual income is money, as I told you before, that comes back month after month, year after year. Maybe you acquire a customer now, and in 2024 the customer is still in product and you still get paid. Think about that. That gives not back only money to you, but in the end it gives back a lot of time to you. Because if this money comes in automatically, because you did the work once, it gives you freedom to do something very nice with the money and to have time in your life back to do something with the money.
Awesome.
Just to go to the next slide. Okay, now what does the company say? Guys, we look at the system, and the system shows us who is really working the system. So who is going up in position, who is rank advancing. Like the corporate ladder, where you start on the bottom and you can grow almost to the top. You never become a CEO probably in a company from another person. They give you a monthly expense allowance. They give you money to drive a car. They give you money to cover flights. They give you money to cover hotels. They give you money to cover meals, especially when you're in a sales environment, because it's necessary, because you're more away from home normally in a traditional business in that type of, or in that category than you are at home, so it costs a lot. Now what do we do with Origin? We do the same. We say, listen, the people that really work the system, that really work the business, that go out and do the work, we're going to reward them on a monthly basis with a monthly expense allowance. And depending on the position you have in the company, we're going to pay you up to 5,000 euros or dollars monthly. Now what you see here is a lifestyle picture. Many people will say, yeah, that's Rolls Royce, ha ha ha. Now okay, let me tell you one thing. If you have, beside your income that you have already, 5,000 extra a month, you can drive whatever you want. Okay? You can almost start to fly whatever you want. So it's just a gift from the company every month to finance your luxury business lifestyle with an Origin. It starts with 150 a month, but it goes up to a significant 5,000 a month.
Awesome.
Okay, next slide, Charles. Now what you see here is a career plan. And I can tell you one thing. Underneath career plan stands qualifications based on volume. So when can you go up in our career plan? Only if you produce volume, and not your own volume, no volume with your team. This business is based on you help people to get what they want, and you automatically get what you want. And that's the saying from Zig Ziglar, and this is totally in the line with our business, because if you help your team to create volume, it counts towards your volume, and you will live up to an exposition. From a senior ambassador, you go to a marketing associate, and you climb to an executive, you climb marketing director, you go up. And I always say to people, if I show them this, because these are annual estimated incomes. What do you need annual? Is it 30,000? Is it 400,000? Is it over $1 million? What do you need annually to finance the lifestyle and the life that you want to live? And by asking that question, I always get an answer back, of course, and I always find out how serious people are. And for me, it's not important that you tell me I want over $1 million, because when you tell me 84,720, then I look you in the eyes and I say, listen, are you really, really serious what you say now? Yes, Maurice, I'm really serious. Okay, then let's make a plan and start to work. And we're not going to stop before we reach that amount of money that is going to finance your lifestyle. Okay? And if people start to laugh then and start to back up, then I know they're not serious. Okay? Then they give me an amount that they don't even believe in it themselves that it's possible. So what we teach people in this business is also to grow into lifestyle. Because if you see a career plan like this, when I was in the first presentation and I saw a career plan, I thought, okay, that's a lot of money. Is it true? But I can tell you now already that President's Circle members, you see the amounts here, there are already people in the company that enter the President's Circle. And they are not smarter than you, and they are not better than you. Okay? But they understand the plan, and they have the will and the fire in them for a change in the lifestyle, and they just do it. So that's also the message to everyone on the call. If you have that, we can bring you there where you want to go. Charles, next slide. All right, we have entry levels. As every business, there is an investment involved, also in Origin, and we have different entry levels based on where you want to go. Okay? If you want to start, for example, in a formula like McDonald's, you have to pay over 1 million to have one restaurant, which you know that the formula succeeds. Yeah. If you start a smaller business like making hot dogs somewhere down the street, you're probably with 50 or 100K. You're there and you can start because you only need a car with some equipment in it. Okay? Now with us, it's a little bit similar. Not that we're going to sell hot dogs or that we're going to sell hamburgers, but the level of involvement, the level of entry is based on your goals. So if you want to go for a total change in career to the highest level, I will advise you to start as a pro ambassador. You see the left side. It's an investment of 897 euros, but you get back a lot for 897 euros. You get back products that has a retail value of almost 1,600 euros. Okay? So if you sell your product package, if you really go active and start to promote, you will have a return of investment pretty quick. And what important is, 32 treatments are given to children that are undernourished. Because in the product packages are 32 products, and Charles explained before, on every product we sell, we give one treatment to a child that has trouble, okay? The next package is advanced. You see a lower price, you get a little bit less product back, but you also see that you can earn only 75% of the commissions paid out in the bonus plan. Then we have a basic package that is actually the lowest entry for the money makers, let's say it in that way. That's 297. You get only paid 50% of what a pro in the end can earn. And we have, of course, an affiliate position. Affiliate position is actually a person that does not want to build network, that just want to buy product and sell product. Okay? You do not build a network, you just build a customer base, and on that customer base you get paid. Now what entry level you choose is totally up to you. We never push a person towards a pro level or an advanced level or a basic level or whatever level. We show what we do, and if they like it, they decide on what level they want to join. Because we also know that if you join as an advanced, a little bit like, hey, I want to do it, but I'm not sure if I can do it, because that doubt is in every person's head. You always can upgrade on a later stage, for example, to pro. So maybe your self-confidence grows by your trainings and by your system, and we never say, okay, you are an advanced for the rest of your life, you made a decision in the beginning of your career and you cannot change that. You always can change that down the road towards your success. Alright? You can read everything on our website, download all the documents on our website about the opportunity, and we go to the next slide, Charles. And this is a slide and a part of the opportunity or a part of the presentation that I give back to Charles, because Charles is one of those guys that started this business because of the cause. Okay? And everything you've seen until now is necessary and is based to finance the cause and to finance everything we do. That's Charles going to explain to you now. And that is a very nice, actually the most beautiful part of our whole business. Charles, back to you.
Thank you so much, Maurice. Excellent, excellent job. Excellent job. Well done. Thank you so much. What I'd like to do at this point is to give you some insight into the reason we do what we do. We have been very, very wise in going about our business because we understand human nature. If you went out there right now with a bowl asking people to contribute money or to donate to a cause, you will find a lot of people with excuses and you won't have a lot of success. All right? If they did it, sometimes it may just be one-off, and that's it. So what we've done, we have tied our cause into what we call sustainable giving. Excuse me, which means the more you do, the more you get. Because you are getting back, you don't mind doing. Because you are getting back, you don't mind giving. All right? And that's why we've created a business platform around cause. So in the process of building your business every day, you are automatically doing good. All right? Listen, I was looking at a report recently on my website, which I'll show you guys at some point, on the impact that I personally have been able to make since I've been in this business, and my organization has made over 300,000 treatments of the Formula One. I was blown away. I was amazed. All right? Just from this little exercise, wonderful thing that we are doing. More on that another time. So let me tell you a bit more about this. Origin Unite. This is our humanitarian aspect of our business, or our cause, or our CSR aspect of our business. We are in business to help improve lives through proper nutrition. Giving is a core element of our mission. It has been an essential part of how we do business from the very beginning. What began as a simple idea has now evolved into a powerful business model that helps malnourished children all over the world, together with our partner, Ajayi-Khiran. With every product you purchase, as an example, Origin will match that purchase with a treatment to a child in need through the Unite project. Whenever you or anyone in your network order Formula One, a treatment of Origin 659 micronutrients is shipped to a child in need through our partners, Ajayi-Khiran. Ajayi-Khiran loved the vision that we have as a company, because we were a new baby when they partnered with us. They brought their might. They are the top 10, according to Forbes, NGO. They are primarily a disaster relief and humanitarian aid organization. That's their essence. That's what they do. They will use their own aircraft. They will dispatch healthcare medical professionals with our products alongside other products to children and people in need around the world where they do business. It is powerful. So we don't take care of that. They do that on our behalf. You on our behalf, they take care of that for us. All right? Origin Unite aims to reduce child mortality by connecting children under 5 with vital nutrients. Our focus is purely targeted at children under the age of 5. Malnutrition is the greatest contributor to child mortality, according to World Health Organization. 1/3 of children worldwide are undernourished. Most of the effects of undernourishment are irreversible after that child is over the age of 2. It continues to limit the child's development until the age of 5. So it is irreversible after the age of 2. If the child is undernourished from the start, it affects them. All right? It stunts their growth, stunts their mental development, stunts their physical development if they have the wrong nutrition when they are born till the age of 2. Our 659 micronutrients are developed and formulated in accordance with these major established organizations around the world. So we are using existing protocols. We are not reinventing the wheel. Established protocols to create our 659. Just one treatment of the 659 will provide a child with life-changing, balanced micronutrients. All right? I mean, essentially will keep that child alive. Our 659 product is truly a powerful tool against malnutrition. The consultancy and delivery to children in need is provided directly by Ajayi-Khiran, because they are the experts in this space, not us. All we do is we supply the products. They use their expertise, airplanes, resources to ensure the distribution that it gets to the children. As you give, you get back. As you give, you get back. Our vision is to get to a point where we are impacting millions of children. And you're going to start seeing that sort of level happening now within the next 1, 2 to 3 years, where we begin to hit millions of children. Everything great started initially as a baby. We are on our way. And thanks to you and I, we are definitely making a big difference around the world in children's lives. Finally, to talk to you very, very quickly about the system we deploy, which will enable you to build your origin business. There has to be a system, all right? And we are focusing right now on creating suites of tools that will simplify your efforts and make building your business an exciting proposition. And these are some of the things we will intend to put in place for you, and some are already available in your back office. As you heard from Maurice Wednesday, there should be some more in your back office for you to just download and just print. You can go print them in whatever, and you have glossy, beautiful information packs which you can use in building your business. The origin system is comprised of proven steps to help you launch a successful origin business. If you have the will to succeed, we have the system that would help you. First, we give you a personal website. The minute you become an ambassador, you are giving a replicated professional website that you can personalize with your picture. I've already done mine. Picture and your words as an introduction of your website to your clients and customers. So you have your own website. You don't have to go create your own. Automatically, we give you the most beautiful websites, all right? And a shop in the website where anybody can come and order products. We handle all of the order processing, so you don't have to, all right? We'll do all the collection. We'll do all the shipping, all right? Of course, the billing to the customers and the customer care. So you don't have to do that. All you have to do is service that customer, and Origin will take care of the rest for you. We also have their support and tools, proven system of training tools, and field leadership support to help you maximize your potential. You will get regular trainings. Those of you who have been tuning into these webinars for the past 1.5, 2 years, you can, if you look back, you'll be amazed at your own personal growth, whether from the leadership content we've been providing you with, business building strategies, general information to stretch your mind to understand the potential of what you're involved in, all manner of things to help you become the kind of person who is able to attract the kind of income that you want. We provide all kinds of training. We're going to now start having video trainings for you in your back office suites. So all kinds of support and tools are available from you and from your upline leaders. Opportunity. You're going to have the freedom and flexibility to be in control of your business, your time, and your success. As Maurice mentioned, of course, accessing residual income is a powerful thing. We've been there in the past. We are there again now. All right? It's a powerful thing. When you get to a point, whether you work or not, 50, 60, 70, 80% of your income comes in. And when you've been doing this now for a few years, 80, 90%, 95% of your income comes in, whether you work or not, based on what you have built the previous 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. It's incredible. So you can travel the world if you want to. You can sail the world if you want to. You can go and drink your Mai Tai in Tahiti and everywhere else, and your money is going to your bank account whether you're there or not. It is a dream, but you have to build it to that level. And that's one of the reasons it attracts a lot of professionals around the world to our industry. Finally, we are not only boring with just work, we also have a lot of fun. So the company has introduced powerful incentives that will keep you on track. These are incentives at different levels of production in the company. So for the brand new person who is just getting started, your very first focus is how to qualify for a luxury timepiece, which we are all wearing with pride, all right, on our wrist right now. Some of us are wearing various different types, and you can qualify for different types. Okay, now this is how exciting it is. So a brand new person, your first and primary goal once you start this business is how quickly can I have my 6 ambassadors introduced to our business. That's the first thing you want to focus on. Okay? Now, the company gives you 90 days to bring in your first 6 ambassadors for you to qualify. That's not to say if you don't do it in 90 days, you're fired or anything. No, 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 no. For the incentive, you have to do it within 90 days. That's why it's an incentive. We have people who do it in half a day. We have people who do it in a day. We have people who do it in a week, in a month. But you are giving up to 90 days. That's what the CEO wanted. We wanted him to do it in a month, but he said give them up to 90 days. So the minute you come on board as an ambassador, you bring in your first 6 people as an ambassador, you qualify automatically for an expensive luxury timepiece. All right? They come in both in his and hers version. All right? That's your first goal. Once you've done that, you are sporting your beautiful watch on your wrist. Your next focus is, how do I become a supervisor? A supervisor is key because it's the first position of leadership in our business. As a supervisor, you are recognized as an origin leader. Okay? Now, once you become a supervisor, some people have done it in 5 weeks, some have done it in few weeks, but the average time frame will take you anywhere from 2 months on average to 3 months to reach a supervisor rank. All right? Now, once you achieve a supervisor rank and you remain on rank, what I mean by that is that you meet your supervisor volume 3 times minimum in a 12-month period. Once you've done that, you qualify for a brand new iPad Air, 64 gigabytes. All right? To say, listen, thank you, just another beautiful tool, just to say thank you, that's all it is, for the excellent work you are doing. Very, very realistic. Probably the most easiest incentives you're going to find anywhere in our industry. 3 months in a 12-month period, that's all. And it doesn't have to be consecutive. You could qualify this month, you may not qualify next month, but if you qualify 3 months later, it counts again. All right, very generous. Of course, as you get into this Formula 1 business building strategy, you will notice your volume is sustained. So you could be qualifying for this consecutive month. All right, next. The minute you get to supervisor, you raise your sights to the middle management position in Origin, and that is the executive and senior executive positions. Now, to become an executive, of course, you have to do the volume, have a few supervisors in your team that will push you up towards getting to that executive rank. Once you reach the executive rank, executives, if you remember, these are people that generates about 50,000 cash flow a year. For executives, on average, $50,000 or euros. All right, when you reach, so it's a highly rewarding rank to be at. Once you get to that rank and you maintain the rank for 3 months within a 12-month period, you qualify for your very first incentive trip. And that is a free trip to Mallorca in Spain. Truly amazing. 5-star hotel accommodation for you and your partner, spouse, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whomever you're bringing along, for 2. For 2. Okay? I've seen some people showing off their incentive trip that they've won, but only for themselves. That send them to some place only for themselves. Here, for 2 of you. And you have fun. This is going to be such a bonding exercise for a lot of us because it brings us together from different parts of the world. Whether you're in South America, Africa, Europe, it doesn't matter. Everyone is heading to Mallorca in Spain. We sing karaoke together, we drink red wine together, we create food together, we dance together, we go through trainings together to prepare you for the President's Circle levels. You go through a lot of training to help you get to the next level. So you have 5 days on the company, and then you fly back home, recharged, renewed. Okay? Then the pinnacle of the success we have in Origin is the President's Circle. There are 6 different ranks that makes up the President's Circle ranks. This is the premier ranks in Origin. And when you get to these ranks, of course, you break 6-figure incomes when you get to these ranks. but then you begin to see how exciting life can truly be. All right? Now, here's what happens. Once you become a presidential member and then you maintain your rank for 3 months, yet again in the 12-month period, the company will fly you and your spouse or your partner, this time to the paradise island of Seychelles in the Indian Ocean. Just looking at that just takes my breath away. Okay? So, you know, in your 5-star everything, where they spoil you for 7 wonderful days, right? Do all the exciting things you need to do, chill out, hang out with top people around the world, eat, drink, commune, relate, grow vision, so on and so forth of how obviously you move to the millionaire circle, plan, and get people excited for going for the big bucks. See how it works? So these are the incentives to keep everyone on track. So besides the income you're earning, you also have all of these which the company throws in just to keep you on track and fired up. Incentives are critical for human beings to do things. Here in the UK right now, I just found a school that's offering bicycles and scooters. If children will come to school and maintain their attendance record, they give them a bicycle and a scooter. Can you imagine that? But that is, and guess what? The attendance rate has gone up by 90-something%. All right, that's just to tell you the power of incentives. All right, hopefully our kids will go to school for the right reasons, not because they're going to get a bike or a scooter. But there you go. Okay, so that's what we wanted to show you tonight. You have seen an amazing introduction and presentation of our business. You have to admit it is extremely attractive and appealing and simplistic. I hope you found it the way we have also found it. All right. Thank you for listening in tonight. Just to